This change is coming to Rediscovering Photography. I'll explain what and also where I've been. But first, I know I've been gone for quite a while, and I want to explain what happened. I was reviewing my previous videos, trying to figure out where I was going to go next with it, and I realized that, well, what I was doing wasn't exactly what I wanted to do. I realized that while I enjoy digital photography, and it's amazing what you can do with the newer cameras, my first love really is film photography. And in particular, I enjoy what's called alternative processes. If you look that up online, alternative processes are basically those photographic processes that were used in the 1800s and very early 1900s, in the early days of photography. You get some quite interesting images, and if you look, there's photographs that we're still viewing today that are well, not hundreds, but 100 to 150 years old, that were taken with these very immature processes. So I want to get back to that. I enjoy that. To me, the process is just as important as the product. So to that end, I'm going to redirect this channel to re-educating myself and hopefully all of you in the older processes of photography. Alright, and with that, I'd like to show you the new camera. It's a view camera. For those of you that aren't familiar with the view camera, that's the ones where you look through the back and it's got a large negative. The one I have is an 8x10, and I've got it set up out in the living room. And let me move the equipment out there and show you what it's all about. Now, this is going to be a relatively short video, but the next one we're going to go over the elements of a view camera, how they work, all the various adjustments. It's a somewhat complex piece of equipment. You can really do a lot with it. So anyway, stand by and I'll be right back. And here it is. This is a Bender photographic 8x10. It was originally sold as a kit, manufactured by J. Bender. For about 2 decades, I think, he sold these. Last was sold in, I believe it was 2008. Now, I didn't assemble this. Somebody else did. I bought it used. Whoever assembled it did a beautiful job. It's got silky smooth wood, beautiful finish, and it's in excellent condition. Let me give you a little view of the whole thing. It's the ground glass. This is where you focus at. And as you can see, it's got a little bit of bellows sag, but fortunately not enough to interfere with the image. I currently have on it a Schneider Kreuzneck. I always mess up that pronunciation. It's a 300 millimeter f5.6 lens. I have a short lens and a long lens for it also. I was fortunate enough to get this for about, I think it was $450 plus shipping. I think I paid about $80 shipping. And I already had the lenses. I had gathered those over the years for my 4x5. Now, if you're considering a view camera and you're not sure and you don't want to bet the bank on it, I recommend starting with a 4x5. Now I've shown this one before. This is my Toyo View 45D. I looked on Amazon earlier today. They actually had this exact same camera, obviously used, it hasn't been manufactured for a while, for less than $200 including shipping. So as you can see, that's a lot better pricing. However, keep in mind that with view cameras, the camera itself is not the expensive part. It's the accessories. This lens here, if I bought it today, would probably run about, I'm guessing, around $700 or $800. If you buy new, they can run anywhere from $3,000 to $10,000. Obviously not this type of lens, but there are some out there that are quite expensive. For the 4x5s, for a normal lens, the 300 for this is considered a normal lens. For a 4x5 normal lens, you can probably find them for less than $200. The supplies are going to be a lot less for a 4x5 than an 8x10. I mean, let's face it, silver on a 4x5 sheet is going to be a lot less than on an 8x10 sheet. And one of the real expensive parts, believe it or not, for the view camera nowadays are the film carriers. This is an 8x10, this is a 4x5 obviously. I was fortunate enough, I bought a lot of 6 8x10 carriers years ago, planning on getting an 8x10 camera eventually. And I got a very good price on them. I think I paid like $65, $70 for them. They did need repair. The hinges on them were bad. This same carrier today runs $100+ in fair shape. This carrier here, today, you can find them for anywhere from $10 to $30. So let's say those 6 carriers that I have, I would have well over $600, probably close to $800 wrapped up in them, where 6 of these is going to run me possibly $150 to $200, and if you shop around, probably under $100. So that's my recommendation. If you want to start in a view camera, I recommend starting with a 4x5. Now the processes that I'm going to be doing during this series of videos are contact print processes. So keep in mind that whatever image you take, that's the size of the print you're going to get. That's why I chose an 8x10. That happens to be my favorite size of print. I think an 8x10 fits just about any image and any decor. You can mount them, put them on the wall, frame them, they look good. So anyway, that's my take on it. The next video I'll be going over all the controls for the camera. I know it looks simple, but believe it or not, it's pretty complex what you can do with these. They're very, very flexible. We'll cover all of that next video. Also, I'll go over some of the other ancillary equipment that you'll need. Not a lot, but there is some that you'll need to go along with the view camera if you choose to go that route. So anyway, that's it for the camera. If you have any questions, let me know. Be happy to answer them. Well, that's it for now. Another video coming soon. It'll cover the operations of the camera, like I said, some of the ancillary equipment you need. Also, say hello to Memphis. This is my buddy Memphis. And we'll actually take it outside and set up an image. I won't be taking any images yet. I'm still putting together the dark room, gathering supplies. That's going to take me a little while. I have nothing left of my old equipment, so patience. But I do want to show you how to set the camera up to get an image and what it looks like, because it is a little different getting the camera focused and the proper composition, because you're looking at an upside down image, and I'll show you what that's all about next time. Anyway, I hope you'll join me, and thanks for watching.